I had a formal interview with them at this senior game, and then I had a informal meeting with them at the combine as well. So I met with them twice throughout the whole process.
Zach, do you see yourself as an edge rusher, or can you play off the ball, or do both, or is it versatility? How do you see your game translating to the NFL?
That's kind of the big question. I obviously I'm most comfortable on the edge. That's where I spend most of all my time in college. But I really just consider myself a linebacker that can do a lot of different things, and I think my versatility is my biggest attribute, my biggest asset.
And are you comfortable in coverage? I know you probably didn't do a ton of it in college, but like if you got asked, do you feel like you could do it?
Oh, absolutely. I played outside linebacker, mostly on the line. I got to do a lot of things in college, rush the passer and drop in coverage. So I'm definitely comfortable doing all of the above.
Zach, how ready are you, I guess, to hit the ground running because of the abbreviated, off season with, pretty much the team only meeting until training camps? I guess everybody's going to have to hit the ground running, especially you young guys.
Yeah, I mean, with this whole COVID stuff going on, it's not an ideal situation, but I'm definitely going to make the most of it, get my playbook as soon as I can, just so that I'm up to par when the time comes.
Hey, Zach, I know getting drafted is exciting, and congratulations, but you just seem really excited to be a Saint in particular. What did you like about the team? What did you know about them? How do you think you fit?
Just the winning organization. That's all I know. That's all I'm familiar with the Saints, and obviously great coaching staff. Coach Payton has done a great job, and everything's just perfect, ideal situation for me as far as linebacker and getting on the field and contributing. I'm really excited.
So I know.
Zach, did the Saints give you any indication what position they expect you to play?
I just got off the phone with the linebacker coach, and he just said he's already imagining up different ways to put me in and get me involved. So I'm really excited for what he's got in store.
Seems like there's a lot going on in the background. Who did you spend this last 24 hours with? Your family or friends?
Yeah, who you probably hear the most is my little brother. He's 6 years old, but it's my family and my girlfriend's family.
Is that where you've been spending quarantine? I mean, I know it's a super weird time for everyone.
Yeah, I've been at my apartment back in Madison, but I'm at my girlfriend's parents' house right now.
Zach, did you get any good indication why you think you fell to the third round? I know they said on TV that they thought there were some medical questions. Is that something a lot of teams wanted info from you on?
I mean, I really don't have any idea, and as a matter of fact, I don't really care what the reason was, but I'm just so happy to have gotten picked and fulfilling a lifelong dream.
Were teams asking leading up to the draft though about any lingering injury issues, or as far as you're concerned, it's been a clean bill of health for a while now?
Yeah, I've been completely clean for a while. I had an injury back in 2017 that put me out for the season, but since then I've played 2 seasons. I couldn't come up with an answer to why I fell as far as I did, but like I said, nonetheless excited and childhood dream fulfilled.
Hey Zach, what's behind the huge spike in production in your senior year? Why did you go from 2.5 career sacks to 12.5 that last year?
Yeah, I mean, we lost a lot of production after 2018 season, and I just knew that someone had to step up as a leader and in production on the field. So right after the season, I went up to my position coach and I said, "Hey, coach, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I know I have the athletic ability and gifts to be one of the top players in this league, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And whether that's getting stronger in the weight room, extra film study, NFL study, bringing young guys to the field, and just doing all I could. And I did that all throughout until the season, and it really paid off for me."
Zach, is there anybody you study? Your technique looks really good. It looks like you always have a plan when you're rushing in that. Is there anybody you study, or which you're a student of the game?
Yeah, I had a few guys that I really honed in on and studied on as far as NFL goes. It was a lot of D Ford, a lot of TJ Watt, being a former Badger. He helped me out with a lot. He would shoot me different pass rush clips. Hey, I think this could work. This looks like it's in your wheelhouse, and just evolving my game. And I understand I can't do a lot of things that the 6'5", 260-pound DNs do, but I can take bits and pieces of a lot of different people's game and implement them into mine and make my own style.
Do you feel like balance is a big part of your game? It looks like, you can take a hit and it doesn't really knock you off track at all.
Yeah, leverage. I mean, being a undersized edge, as a lot of people like to call it, your technique has to be on point at all times. And at Wisconsin, that's all I was taught, was hone in on the details and the technique, and it'll take you very far.
Zach, have you ever been to New Orleans?
I have one time, and I'm excited to go back.
Zach, have you met Marcus Davenport, and can you speak about the connection?
I have not met Marcus Davenport.
But your agent you're represented by the same agent, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It'll be nice to have that connection moving forward.
Great.
Speaking of connections, you overlapped with Ryan Ramczyk for a year or so.
Yeah.
Have y'all talked lately? I mean, it's been a little while since y'all were teammates, but
yeah, we haven't talked lately. But I'm gonna shoot him a text after this and say what's up, teammate, and excited to just be a part of the organization and be with a former Badger.
Zach, sorry if you were answered this before. I joined a little late, but what was it like to go through this experience and then be picked by a team that's a contender in the league that needs a linebacker at the same time, like the Saints, and represent Wisconsin? So you go, it's like another underdog story like you and Chris Orr, but you can prove yourself on one of the biggest stages in the league.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new to me. I've been an underdog since coming out of high school. I mean, nothing new, but definitely didn't expect to fall as far as I did, but very, very excited to be a part of a great organization.
And Zach, when you say childhood dream fulfilled, what position were you playing in those dreams, and how do you feel about how it actually came out?
Yeah, maybe I'm not playing the same position, but every kid has those dreams of playing the NFL and reaching that level. Growing up, when you tell people those dreams, they tell you, they bring out the statistics about how there's a 0.05% of athletes that go to the league. But I just wanted to beat all those odds, no matter what position it was. And I was playing quarterback all growing up, and I just wanted to be the best player I could be. And I guess I didn't know that was on the other side of the ball.
How do you suspect that your background as a quarterback, and I don't know how well it would really translate high school to college, but helped you as a defender anticipate what the offense was trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, I say I played quarterback, but I wasn't really throwing the ball. I wasn't the most refined pocket passer. I was a dual threat quarterback that was running the read option. So playing on the edge, that really taught me to be patient and sit for the quarterback and play cutback secondary. So, and then as far as coverage, it taught me those little windows that you can sit in zone coverage and stuff like that.
Great coughing technique. Does anybody else have anything for Zach?
Yeah, I'll ask him one question. You seem like you're in a pretty upbeat mood right now. You're obviously just taken. Were you able to kind of keep this going throughout the draft, even if you were falling into the third round? Were you able to stay kind of upbeat throughout the process?
I'd be lying if I said I was, because obviously I didn't expect to drop this far, but definitely excited. Just ready to get things going, and the mood is what it is now, and I'm just really excited now.
Hey, Zach, do you know Cesar Ruiz from Michigan at all?
Absolutely. I trained with him out in Exos in Phoenix. Excited to get that Big Ten connection going.
Have you talked to him at all?
No, I've been busy since I got the call, but I'm definitely going to connect with him.
yeah, what if, I mean, y'all were training together, now you're teammates. Back when y'all started training together, would you have thought that you two would have landed in the same spot?
We talked about it in our group chat leading up to the draft, and at least two of us would be on the same team, and I'm glad it's me and C's.
All right. Well, we've got a few more stops on the journey here for Zack tonight. So thank you all very much. And the next stop will probably be Mickey, and we'll keep you posted. All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks,
Hey,
Zach.
bring the
Thank you,
spotted
Zach.
cow down when you
Thanks.
come.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zach. Congrats.